Hi friends, welcome to Tutors Funny channel. Today I am going to teach Laravel 10. Uh, let's before you go to the practical, we'll discuss about the theory part. This is must when you are doing the practical. How the MVC architecture work, you must learn before go to the practical lesson. Right. So first let me see the introduction of Laravel. Here I have wrote the simple definition of Laravel. Laravel is a free and open source PHP web framework. Right? The Laravel is nothing but PHP web framework. Very easy to customize the PHP codes and deliver the project. For we can reduce the time. Okay, very simply we will be make a CRUD application, any kind of application, very easy to make, very easy to edit the application, very simple way to make the application using the framework using Laravel, right? This is a worldwide famous framework in the world, right? Another thing, we have to go for the MVC. The Laravel is a MVC MVC architecture. MVC nothing but model view controller. It's nothing but model view controller. Right. Right. Now here I have a simple diagram. It will be explained what is the model view controller. Right. This is a client computer. This is your client computer. When the URLs come, so imagine you have a URL here. I get a notepad. I'll see you. If the URLs come as HTTP slash, this is a port where Laravel is running. So when the request is coming, student get on. So what happens is when you type the URL on the browser, it passing the request to the controller. Controller, the part where manage all the things, it will be passing to the model. Model is the part where communicate with the database and fetch the data about the student details and back to our controller and giving to the back to the model and giving to the controller, right? Controller is passing to the view to see the student records, right? View, we can see the student record. We get the student record from the database and we have to see into the front end. So here it will be controller is giving to the front end and we will be able to see the records. This is the flow. The model view architecture works. Client request to the controller, controller passing to the request to the model, model is passing to the database, database fetch the record back to the model, model is passing to the controller, controller is passing the view. This is how the model view architecture works, right? This is how the model view architecture works, right? Keep in your mind, this is a simple way you have to understand the model view architecture. This is the scenario we are rewriting to implement the Laravel project. You have to understand. When the request is coming, it will be passing to the controller. Controller will pass into the model. Model is get the passing to the database to fetch the data from the database and bring back to our model. Model passing the record to the controller. Controller will be passing to the view. Right? Right. Now let's we go to the setting up the Laravel environment. Hi, welcome back. In this video, I am going to teach about how to install the RAM server. So let's back to our browser. Right. Here, go to the Google search. You type XAMPP. Press enter key in your keyboard. Here, this is the official website to download the XAMPP server. You just click on this link. It will be go to the respective website, which is apachefriends.org. Here where you will be able to download the XAMPP server. Now here, if it is a Windows user, you will be able to download the Windows. If it is a Linux user, you will be able to download the Linux. If it is a Apple OS user, you will be able to download this one. Okay, what is the operating system you have? You will be download that according to the operating system you have. You can download them. Now we have Windows, so I'm going along with the Windows. So you just click on this. Now here, now your setup is loading. Here your setup is loading. Right. Now here you can download. Now your software is loading. We have to wait until the download process completed. I'll see in my next video tutorial how to install the XAMPP server. Hi, welcome back. In this video, I'm going to teach how to install the XAMPP server. After download has been completed, you can see the XAMPP server. This is XAMPP server exe file. I'm going to install them into my machine. So double click on it. It asks the confirmation. Click yes. Click OK. Now this is the setup wizard. Click next. Click next. Here it defaultly select as a C drive. In your C drive, there is a folder which will be created defaultly as XAMPP. In this folder, it will be installed. This is an installation folder. Okay, this is a default. It will be selected as an installation folder. I'm going to select next. Language select as English. Click next. Next. Now here your installation is beginning. You have to wait until the installation process completed. The installation process completed successfully. Now here you can click finish. That's it. That's the thing you have to write. If you click finish, you can see there is a XAMPP control panel box is open. This dialog box, you can see here, this is not an error. They are telling that that port is running. Now, how to solve this problem? Now you can see here, you go to your service, go to the service. Here this is all the service file is running. So you have to go to here, you have to go to MySQL. This is a MySQL. This is running. Here the MySQL 84. Right click and stop it. Right, that's it. That's the thing you have to do it. Right. Now you can see connect. Now you can restart it. You can see here. Now I'm going to click here. It started. Here it started. Click this one. Start button. Your Apache server is started. MySQL is started. Right. I hope you understood the process of the installation process and how to start Apache as well as MySQL. Now I'm going to run and check whether it's working fine or not. Go to localhost. Localhost, you right. Right. If you click localhost, press enter key, you can see here your XAMPP server installation is completed done. It's working perfectly well. I'll see you in my next lecture. Thank you. Hi, welcome back. In our last video, we saw how to install the XAMPP server. In this video, I'm going to teach how to install the Composer. So go to Google search. You have to type Composer. Click on this. This is the official website of Composer. Now here, click download. Now you can see here the download Composer setup exe. Click on this. Now your Composer setup has been downloaded successfully. Double click on this. Now here you can select here install for all users recommended. Click on this. the confirmation yes. Now here you have to leave as it is. Click next. Here you can see here the before install the composer, you have to install the XAMPP server. So it automatically taken the your XAMPP server path here. Here you can see here the XAMPP PHP php.exe. Hit next button. Click next. Click install. Now your composer is being installed. You have to wait until the process completed. Right. It completed. Click next. Finish. That's it. I hope you understood the composer installation well. I will see you in my next lecture. Thank you. After that, you have to install the VS Code editor for writing the PHP codes. That is a professional editor. I recommend it. So you go to the Google and type Visual Code Editor. Visual Code. Here this one. Click on this. This is the official website for download the Visual Code Editor. Click on this. Here, this is the your VS Code Editor look like this. Here, there is a button at the top, download. You have to click this button. Your download is started. Now you can see here, if you click on this, now it will be asked if you click that button, which operating system you are going to download the software. If you have a Windows user, you can go along with Windows. If you are a Linux user, you can go along with Linux. If you go with the Mac user, you go along with this option. There are 3 different options are there. Right. So if I am using the Windows machine, so click download this one. Now my download is started. Keep my download started here. So I'm not download and install the software. Here I already installed. So I just cancel it. This is how we have download the software. Right. After download the software, it's very simple to install. Right. Double click on this software. After that, click next. It asks the path where you're going to install your machine. You have to select the path. If you want, you can leave as it is as a C drive. It will be defaultly taken the path as C drive. After the next, and you can finish the installation. That's a simple process. Install the VS Code Editor. Hi, welcome back. In this video, I'm going to start the Laravel installation process. Before going to the lecturing, after install and open the VS Code Editor software, here you can see the user interface will be look like this. Here I'm going to open up my Laravel project. Now let me see how to install the Laravel project. So go to Google. Here you can type Laravel. Click on this. This is the official website of Laravel. Click on this link. It take you to the respective website. So you can see the documentation. Click on this documentation button. Now you can see at the top, there is a version. The version is important part. Now here the latest version will be defaultly select as 10. Now if you go to the lowest version, there is a drop down box. Click on this. Here if you want to go to the lowest version, you will be able to select. Now if you go to the Laravel lowest version as 9, if you click on this, the documentation will be open up according to the version you have selected. If you are select as 8, here it will be open up the version you are selected as 8. It will be selected according to the version you are selected. Now I'm going to select as Laravel 10. Right. Now here Laravel 10. Now this is the documentation. here it will be explained how to install and configure the project. Now let's go below. Now you can see here your first Laravel project. This is the heading. You come on this heading. Your first Laravel project. This is the command. You have to run and install the Laravel project. Composer create project Laravel /Laravel. Here you can specify the name of the project. Yeah, specifying the name of the project. This is how we have type on the command prompt. So let's go to my, I'm going to go to my G drive. I'm going to create the folder. Here I'm going to create the folder which is a Laravel project 10. So Laravel project 10. I am going to open up this project folder. Here where I am going to create my project. So how to create the project? This is your address bar. Address bar, select the address bar. You can type CMD, press enter key on your keyboard and open up the command prompt window over here. Here I'm going to install the Laravel via Composer. So I already explained this is the command we have to install the Laravel project. So Composer create project Laravel and example. You no need to type the command, you just click on this, you just copy the clipboard and you can paste on this command line here. At the first time I'm going to type it. Now you can understand. So first you have to type composer. After that you have to type create composer create project. We have to create the project via the composer. So we have tried the first composer create project. After that Laravel /Laravel. Here you have to specify the project name. What is the project you are going to create? So I'm going to create my first app. This is a project I'm going to create. Now press the enter key on your keyboard. Now your Laravel project is created. So here there is a problem with the Laravel project creating. So first you have to read the error. There is a error is a zip extension. So it's very simple to solve this error, right? So this is your XAMPP control panel. Here you can go to the file. For the config, click on this config. Okay, here this Apache config. Here you can select the php.ini file. Right, so if you are not open here, you go to here you can see the control panel. You double click and open it. After that you go to the Apache here. This Apache server here. This Apache port. It's running on. Here you can see the button that is a config button. Click on this config button. There's an option which is a php ini. So all the configuration will be reside on the php ini. Click on this. Now here I'm going to find the extension. This is the ini file. I'm going to find the extension of zip. So you press on your keyboard Ctrl plus F. So here you have to type you can type extension zip. So you type extension equal zip. You have to click find next. Here this one. Okay, don't worry about this code. I will provide you as a notepad. You can just when you find it on php ini, you just copy and paste and find it. Or this is the extension. Here you have to remove this colon. Now here after remove it, you have to file, save. Then only the changes will be saved. After that, click close it. Now here, after done the changes, you have to stop the Apache server as well as MySQL. Right? So again you have to restart it. Then only the changes will be applied. Now the changes will be applied. Right. After done the stuff, I'm going to go to my project again. Laravel 10 project. This is I'm going to remove it. Hold on shift key down and delete. I'm going to permanently delete this folder. I'm going to create again CMD. Right, CMD. So how to create the Laravel project? At this time I'm going to copy this clipboard. Paste here. I'm going to type my first app. Press enter key on keyboard. Now you can see here it is working perfectly well here. Right? Your installation will be working well. Okay, now you have to wait until the installation has been completed. Now the Laravel installation has been completed successfully. In my next tutorial, I'm going to teach how to run the Laravel project. Thank you for watching. I'll see you in my next video tutorial. Hi, welcome back. In our last video, we saw how to install the Laravel app. In this video, I'm going to teach how to run the Laravel app. So, this is the folder. Inside this folder, if you open the folder, you can see the relevant folder and files. Now I'm going to open this all the files and folder into VS Code editor. So this is the address bar. You have to type cmd. You have to type the command code space dot press enter key. Now all the files and folder will be open on the VS Code editor. Right? Now what I'm going to do is, now you'll be able to see here all the project will be open on the VS Code editor. Now I'm going to run the app. You can run it on VS Code editor. Go to the terminal window, here the terminal option. Click on this. New terminal. You have to get the new terminal over here. You have to type the command php artisan save. Press enter key on your keyboard. Now you will be able to see this is your server is running. So this address I just copy. You just copy and go to the browser, your browser, paste on the URL. Press enter key on your keyboard. Now you can see the Laravel 10 homepage. Now you will be able to see the Laravel 10 homepage. Now you successfully run the Laravel app. I'll see you in my next lecturing. Thank you for watching.